Hello, I'm PS3 and this is Seed Sunday, the Willy series I run on my channel where I show you the best seeds that do exist for Minecraft on the console that are particularly interesting or worth checking out for some reason. And this week's seed is both those things because it has so many mountains on it. So yeah, this one came in from the comment section last week and someone said there's a couple of interesting things in mountains, so I figured I'd check them out. But it's not just that there's a couple of mountains on this seed, there's mountains everywhere. The entire terrain of this map seems to be covered in mountains with one tiny exception, and it just means that if you want to have this very elevated, very bizarre, in some cases ugly, but in some cases beautiful terrain, then this is the seed for you because it also contains 5 free diamonds and a blacksmith chest. So yeah, 5 diamonds and lots of weird, wacky, mountain terrain. I think this is good stuff you'll all want to check out. Hopefully you all do agree. You can like the video if you do because it helps out the channel a lot and lets know you do like the Seed Sunday. But let's get straight into talking about the seed, which came in from Bill Fishington, by the way. So big thank you, Bill. The seed is on screen right now. It's negative and then a big list of numbers. If you type in all of those numbers, then you'll spawn just over here in this little valley between 4 separate mountains. There's a mountain over there, there's a mountain range over there, I guess you could call it 2 mountains, we can say 5 mountains, but yeah, there's a mountain / 2 mountains over there, there's a mountain to the north, and then there's a mountain to the west as well. There is 4 mountains, one in every direction, and let's talk about the least interesting ones, the south, which is still kind of cool if you ask me, because if you go inside this thing, it's got lots of different pathways through it, so I'm sure that's the basis of a glide map right there, but also from this side, it's as you can see, it's a cave house in the making, with just a really bizarre cut through of the cave to the outside world. Again, I think that's got something interesting to it, maybe it works for you, but if it doesn't, then you've got 3 other mountains to go to. The one over here is particularly great because it contains a mob spawner you can get to without breaking a single block. That's right, without going below ground, without breaking a single block, you can just pop up right into this mob spawner right here and find yourself a zombie spawner with a chest with lots of bones for some reason, but also 3 bits of iron, a music disc, and another music disc, both types in fact, which is pretty great. The fact that you can get an XP spawner, an XP farm I guess you could call it, as well as some free stuff just for, walking up to a mountain near the spawn. So yeah, this is the second mountain found just over here in case you want the coordinates. This mountain's also notable because it's got a bunch of just bizarre mountain range stuff with floating islands, which as I've said before many times, I really love the floating islands. There's just a few of these all over the place, which you might want to come check out. And then to the north, we've got this mountain range with a giant lava fall from it. So again, it's a mountain surrounded by mountains, which is always particularly great. But yeah, here you can see a little bit of lava falls off the top. You get this weird elephant trunk / pincer looking shape that has some lava coming out of it. It looks pretty great if you ask me, and it's also, again, I think just a great place to go nearby because it's a beautiful little view. And then finally, if we go to this mountain found just over here, then what we're going to find is the fourth mountain, and it actually kind of give you the gateway to the entire west of the map. So the reason you want to go to this west of the map is because there is this extreme hill / flower combo. That's right, there's there's a flower forest mixed in with an extreme hill biome, so you get the weird gravelly effect, which some people apparently like, but you get this weird kind of effect of the pathway where it's the extreme hill, but inside the extreme hill, entirely enclaved in it, is this flower forest. Flower forests are one of the rarer biomes of Minecraft console, and it gives you access to all these different flowers you might want if you're trying to do things pretty. And yeah, you can have access to all of these by just going to these coordinates right here and climbing around the biome. So yeah, just in case you are curious, it is, again, like I said, fully enclaved, fully surrounded by this stuff, and that makes it a little bit more wonderful and whimsical if you ask me, and I think it's one of the reasons you want to check this out. But like I said earlier, it's not just that a bunch of great mountains. There's also in the mountains terrain great generated structures like this spruce forest right here. This spruce village right here. So the spruce village is found in a spruce forest, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice spruce village. It's a little bit weird. It goes down and up, but that's how these things work. And if you go inside the blacksmith chest, then this is one of my favorite chests I've found in a while. It has a rabbit guarding it, so it's important. As you can see, we've got 5 diamonds, and they come in 5 separate stacks. I didn't do that. This is what it looks like naturally on the Xbox One. 5 separate diamonds, 3 apples, iron leggings, and an iron pickaxe. This is just an amazing chest to come by, and this is just, again, one of the ones you can find very quickly from spawn at a village just over here. So it's also a pretty big village in general. As you can see, the planters all the way over here, and the other side of the village is all the way over there. So pretty decently sized village, and it also is a good way to lead you to the north, which you might want to do because there is, of course, a mushroom biome found there. So when you do when you just type in a random seed or a blank seed, and the game gives you one, it always gives you a mushroom biome, or at least 99% of the time, which means that just over here is this seed's mushroom biome. It's wonderful. It's an opportunity to get mushrooms. Aren't these just the best mob in the game? But it's also an opportunity to explore one of the more interesting caves I've seen in some time, because this is a cave you might want to explore if you just want the cave exploration feel, but you don't want mobs to spawn there because it's a mushroom biome, and also you want to have the bizarre aspect of the edge of the world. You can have all of these things and more, because here you can see diamonds found just over there. Got some iron going on next to it, so yeah, a cave with diamond and irons with no mobs, by the way, that can accidentally knock you into lava, But you also find a bunch of gold in this cave if you look around it. It's a fun one to explore. I totally recommend it. I'll just show you a tiny bit around here because there was some gold just around here somewhere. Or like, apparently not in this direction, but there's also gold in this direction. I think it's a vein of like 7 or so. As you can see, lots and lots and lots of gold. I think it's 2 veins combined, but still, lots of gold for everyone. Who's going to complain? I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to take the free gold, take the free diamonds, and explore the cave to the edge of the world. So yeah, in case this still hasn't gone to your appeal to you just yet, then maybe what will is the fact that to the very north of the seed, so again heading like northeast now, kind of circling around like we sometimes do, then what you'll find just over here is a giant ravine next to a lava pit. So obviously there are, the lava pit, useful for going to the nether. I've shown off a million times that you can use lava, you can use water, get yourself to the nether really quickly, especially with the iron we have from earlier. But also there is a ravine over here, and this ravine is not just any ravine because it's a double ravine. Everyone loves a good double ravine, and this double ravine also leads you down all the way to where diamonds are found. If you don't want to break any blocks to get there, then you can do so just by heading over to here, and boom, a little patch of lava. It's not a very good patch of lava, but still, you can go right down to diamond lair, start mining from there, and branch mining diamonds, or you can check out caves that are connected to this place. Again, it's a fairly interesting thing you can choose to do if you want to, or I guess if you choose to. So yeah, double ravine right here, always a wonderful thing to find. It's got some iron in it, it's got some gold in it, it's got all the good ores you need, it's got the stuff you want, and it's again just a nice little side track from the rest of the seed. So yeah, also just to the south of this lava pit / double ravine combo, we've got ourselves a acacia village. As you can see, bright orange, covered in villagers, has planters. Not too much to say besides that, if I'm being entirely honest. It's just like another village. It's pretty great. But, you probably have enough villages. That's probably not the thing that'll tip your opinion on this one. What might, though, is the fact that there's this river over here going through this swamp, which then combines with a roof forest, and you get this weird, like, triple combination biome. Again, something that might interest you. And also the fact that all of the terrain here, even the stuff that should be flat, like if you look, deserts are usually the flattest biomes, so are savanna biomes. But if you look over here, you can see how that's not the case at all. You get this really messy combination of biomes, and if you like to like knock stuff down and cause a big chain reaction, then you can do that over here. Isn't that wonderful? But yeah, you get really messy biomes over here because it is so mountainous. I feel like, because hill height and mountain height is based on certain values from the seed. I feel like whatever those values are just got raised all the way to the roof for this seed, because you can see everywhere in it there's just hills and weird terrain and ups and downs everywhere. Even the fairly flat bits are just up and down and up and down, and it's something that I find to be kind of wacky. Anyway, with that said, let's move all the way back round to the back round to the start of the map, because the first one of the first mountains I mentioned, the same mountain which has the zombie spawner found within it. It's also a great mountain to settle down on, in my opinion, because you get this amazing view of, as you can see, it's a roof forest. You get this amazing view of these other mountains, and you also get this view of this village over here, a village which I would totally recommend expanding. Again, it's not a notable village by itself. It's just 2 dudes living together. I mean, they both have crafting tables, I think. Oh no, just 1 crafting table. So 2 dudes living together with a crafting table. That's exciting, right? But no, if you actually, make this a real village, it's like a build your own village project that you can have like in the shadow of your giant mountain. Which again, this for a seed that is so hilly and rocky, because this is so close to the top of that seed, it takes very little effort to flatten this entire place and have this giant raised up plain that's just perfect for building on. And yeah, again, I think this is a perfect place to build, and it's where I would recommend it. And it's one of the great things about this seed in general that I hope, by the way, you did all enjoy. One more thank you to Bill Fishington. If you have any seeds you'd like to share for Seed Sunday, leave them in the comments down below. If you'd like to look for a seed for Seed Sunday, remember to use blank seeds. They often have better results because of how Minecraft console works. And I hope you did all enjoy today's video in general. Like it if you liked it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.